But I think you should have done this.
Right, what? Say it again. I'm gonna let you write. Where's your pencil, Michael? Okay, you know how to spell it? Okay, right. Because I don't understand what you're saying. I need to see that. Trying to get my glasses are fogging up my head today.
This is a new one.
All right. Okay, I think everybody's at a good stopping place. So welcome my other ones back. We'll get you caught up, okay? It looks like you're already caught up a little bit. We wrote another definition in your binders, and we're talking about making good choices today. That's informed choices where we know pros and cons of decisions that we make, okay? We're going to learn if we should disclose our disability, the pros and cons of it, so we can make an informed decision and whether we should disclose or not. All right, so let's do this sort together real quickly. I might be embarrassed. Did we put that under the pro or con? Y'all don't have to raise your hand, just say it.
Con.
It's a con, okay? They might make fun of me. What was that one?
Con.
A con, okay? They might tell other people. A con. My boss will give me the help I need. Pro, okay? I'll be able to do my job well. That's a pro. I will feel good because I spoke up for myself. Okay. Now, I'm not going to make you share out if you wrote other pros and cons. I'm not going to make you because I know it's personal, but if you want to share something else you wrote, you can. So, anybody want to share that? If you do, raise your hand. If you don't, we're going to move on. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
You feel scared. I would feel scared. So that is, did you put that under a pro or a con?
Con.
That is a con. She said if she tells people about her disability or she discloses, she might feel scared. Keith, they will judge me. That is good. That is a fear that we often have about everything in life. When people find out things about us, we're scared that we will be judged. That's very good, honest answer. Okay, both of them are. Anybody else? Savannah? They might not accept your disability. Okay, so you're scared they won't accept you with your disability. Does anybody want to share anything else? Janiyah? They might bully me. Anybody else want to share? Alana, do you want to share yours or you want me to move on?
He will not be my friend.
They won't be my friend. So, hey guys, these are some real, honest, good answers. Jackie?
We will get money.
I will get money. So I will be able to get money. Because you'll be able to get a job and do it well if you tell them and they give you the accommodations you need. Right? All right. So those are some very good, real answers. And I appreciate y'all sharing that with me today because I know sometimes it's hard to talk about your fears, about sharing things about yourself that you kind of feel are private, right? And so there are a lot of fears associated. Keith?
I didn't really have a job.
You just wrote it down? Okay. All right, we'll go with that, Keith. Okay. But it's a real fear. And so what we have to decide at the end of the day to make an informed choice about disclosing our disability is we have to decide whether it is worth taking a risk on all of these things in order to get these things. Okay? So we have to decide if they talk about me, or maybe if they judge me, is it worth me being able to make money and be able to do my job well? So you have to decide, is it worth it? But if you know the pros and cons of it, the good things that could happen and the bad things that could happen of it, then you can make an informed decision. And I can't tell you what decision you should make. That's very personal for you. There's not really a right or wrong answer. But there are certain times when it's good to make the decision to tell. And these are the two questions you need to ask yourself about if I should risk it. Should I risk the cons to get the pros? And these are the questions you should ask. Everybody look at the board. I wrote them up on the board over here. Does this person need to know? The person I'm thinking about telling, which we're talking about a boss or a supervisor, that's mainly what I'm thinking about at the end of this. Okay? And will it help me if I tell? Okay? So if you answer those two questions with a yes, then it might be a good idea for you to tell about your disability. Okay? It might be a good idea. You still don't have to. But it might be a good idea for you to decide, yes, I'm going to tell them that I have a disability. Let's move on. We're just about out of time. So when we get back on Friday, what we're going to do is we are going to ask these questions about a list of scenarios, okay? And we'll have our sticks and answer our yes and no, but I want to end with this one, okay? Just thinking about what I just said and looking at these two questions. We'll explore it more on Friday. Let's talk about Mark, okay? Mark what'd I do? Well, my fingers started clicking too fast. Okay, here we are. Mark, who is deaf, wants to have an interpreter for his job interview. So he needs to go to a job interview, but he can't hear. And so, does he need to tell his boss that he needs to bring an interpreter? That means somebody who does sign language. All right? So, he might have to tell his boss or the person interviewing him, I'm deaf. I need a sign language interpreter. Okay? So, when he's deciding if he should tell his boss that, he's asking the question, does this person need to know? And will it help me? So let's answer the first question. Does that person need to know? Yes. Will it help him if he gets that interpreter? If he tells his boss, yes, it will. So his answer is he should probably tell. We're going to have one more before we go, and then I'm going to let y'all go. If you didn't write your definitions, we're going to get them written. If you did, we're going to go to the gym today, okay? I'm going to skip a couple of these. I just want to end with this one. Maria, who has a reading disability, wants to join the soccer team. Should she tell the soccer coach that she has a reading disability? Should she tell him?
Yes.
Okay, well, let's ask. Does he need to know? Does she need to read to be able to play soccer? No? Will it help her if she tells him? Will it help her play soccer better?
No.
No, not really. Not unless he gives her something she needs to read. So does she need to disclose her disability to him? No, she doesn't. Okay, so we're going to get back Friday and we're going to talk more about this. Today we learned about making good informed decisions and whether we should disclose our disability. who we should disclose it to. We're gonna explore that a little bit further when we get back on Friday. Is everybody good before we go? Everybody good? Everybody ready to go to the gym and walk some calories off?
Do we have to?
All right. Hey, you can keep these if you want to. You can throw them in the trash on your way out, okay?
You want me to stay, please?
Huh? Hey, if you wrote, if you wrote something extra on your pros and cons, and you're in my class, keep that and bring it to me, and I'm gonna give you a ticket later, okay? All right. Good job, guys. Y'all did a good job today. You wanna keep these, or are we throwing them away?
Yeah.
Throwing them away. Okay.
Are you gonna keep these numbers, when are you gonna throw away? Drop them in the trash anyway now.
You can keep them or you can throw them away. Yes. 2 tickets for that. Come here, and I'm gonna give it to you.
We're making that copy.